Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words, become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about communication skills and the importance of having substance over flash. There was this one era when I used to build websites. More specifically, I used to buy websites and I used to fix them up. And one of the websites that I bought was a sports website that talked about a variety of different topics ranging from soccer, football, basketball, and much more. But here was the unique thing. I didn't create any original content on this website. This was known as a curation website. Basically, what you can do is you can get a thing called an RSS feed where original content creators will post their content to these feeds, and you could use these feeds to pick it up on the website. Now, this is a win-win because I get content for my website, and these original creators, they're capable of getting more eyeballs to their content. Win-win, right? Here's something strange that happened one day. I go on Google Mail, and I get an email from this one gentleman from England. And he is using very harsh language with me in this email. He's talking about how I got one of his pictures from an UFC event and I illegally put it on my website. That's when he starts amping up this tone even more, making it sound harsh. And eventually he says that he is going to sue me for $250,000. I'm thinking, $250,000? I had just graduated from college at this point. I don't have money like that. How the heck am I going to pay that much money? But then I noticed that he wrote another email. In the follow-up email, he said, but look, I don't want to sue you, okay? I want us to resolve this right here and right now. How about you just give me $500 and we're going to drop the entire thing? When he said that, I felt a sigh of relief, thinking, oh, thank God. I mean, I could pay $500, just not $250,000. But that's when I thought, wait a minute. This is an RSS feed. This guy willingly made his content public. He put it on an RSS feed, and my website just picked it up. Why should I even have to pay you $500? So that's when I started going on Google and I started to search whether or not I should be paying this guy anything. And I kid you not, article after article came up. It had beautiful web design. It was search engine optimized. The websites looked flashy, but there was no content. None of these blogs that showed up would answer my question. They're over here talking. They're over here using a lot of words, but it's not addressing, wait a minute, should I pay this guy any money or not? During that moment of turmoil, I realized that you can have all the flashiness out there, but if you don't have the substance, then you are not a good communicator. All of those content creators that I was searching and that I was getting their output on Google, they let me down. And at that point, I realized that this lesson, it could be applied into the real world. And by the way, if you're curious, I only paid the guy $500. I was like, let me just get this over with. That part of the story is done. But the part that I recall from that moment is I had to bring it over into the real world. When I was doing Toastmasters or any sort of public speaking event, I noticed that people without much communication skills experience focus a lot on the flash. And I call it the flash because these are stuff that it's great to focus on, but these are not the source. Imagine if someone came into a party and they're butt naked, but they have a necklace, a watch, and a bracelet on. Everyone in the party is going to be looking at this person thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? But flip it. Imagine that this guy comes into the party, is wearing shirts, pants, shoes, but does not have a necklace, a watch or a bracelet. Are people going to be looking at this person in confusion at this point? No. It's because this person is at least wearing the basics. And whenever we're communicating, we need to focus on the pants, the shirts, and the shoes. And if we want to get the bracelet, the necklace, the watch later on, we definitely can. The way that we build substance is by making that the priority. What is it that we're saying? Whenever someone asks, what is your talk about? We shouldn't be stuttering and muttering away. We should be able to give them the gist very quickly. And surprisingly, the more that you're focusing on the message, the substance of the talk, the more that your mind becomes wrapped around it. And the more that your mind becomes wrapped around the substance, the more that your speech anxiety, camera anxiety, and anxiety in general regards communication begin to melt away. So the next time you're thinking about, okay, well, why am I so nervous before I talk? Chances are you're focusing a little too much on the flashy stuff, and you need to come back to the basics. What are the basics? What is your talk about? Who is it going to help? Is it going to at least help you? What can you say in regards to it? And the more that you wrap your mind around the substance, the more that you're starting to wear the pants, the shirts, and the shoes, and then eventually you could take care of the accessories later on. So this was a quick little message to always keep the substance number one. Even though it's not sexy, it's what keeps the great communicator great. Thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.